How you doing, Brian King, UK Flow TV. Today we're over at Uzin training campus over in Stafford. We're joined by Steve Davis, the National Training Manager. How you doing, Steve? Are you alright?
Yeah, all good, all good.
Steve, how long have you been at Uzin?
So I'm a relatively new boy, been here for literally 2 years, so almost to the date. So, yeah.
Great facilities here, Steve.
Thank you.
Really impressive. How long has the campus been open?
Campus opened in January, 1st of January, but it took us 6 months to get it to where we are today with all the building work and everything else. So yeah.
So not long at all?
Not long, no. So.
Why Stafford, Steve? And is the Rugby HQ still open?
Rugby HQ is still open. And yeah, when we first bought Stafford, there was a lot of people concerned that everything was going to move over here, but no, this was always intended to all be about training. So Stafford was a location where we thought was middle of the country, would serve people better, and that's why we chose this location.
It is a good location.
Yeah, people are travelling from up north or down south. They seem, you know, it's in between the times, the same time, and it works quite well. As far as we're concerned.
And Rugby, is that mainly like where the offices are now?
Yeah, so it's solely offices now and meeting rooms and stuff like that, and that facility will carry on. There's no intention to change that. So
you did have a training area there. Is that still there, or is that?
The training room is still there at the moment, but that's about to be refurbed into more office and meeting room space. So,
Steve, what sort of training does Uzin offer?
We offer a variety of courses here where we just do day-to-day subfloor prep, simple 1 days, where we look at moisture testing and how to deal with floors. We do an advanced course where we look a little bit greater into moisture testing, screed testing and things like that. And we also offer 1 day liquid screed workshop where people can come and learn how to prep a calcium sulfate or a liquid cement screed, using all the grinding equipment and all the tips and know-how that we have here at Uzin. What else do we offer? We offer LVT courses. We do our intermediate and a 1 day introduction to. They're quite popular. We do a cap and cuff course in association with Altro. Again, very, very popular. And I say we also offer fitting days for LVTs with Target. We do resin courses. So you can come and learn an introduction to resin, so just get an understanding what resin's all about. That's a 1 day where we go through the process. Or we do a 3 day, which takes you into a great more depth and how to confidently go away and have a go at applying it once you leave. And that's both like a decorative resin and sort of a resin coating type of course. That's quite popular. And also now we do a lot with the Palman brand and wood floor installation courses, prepping of wood, renovating it, sanding it, sealing it, and the lacquers and sealers for dealing with it. And we also offer, and we get a lot of inquiries for bespoke courses where companies ring us up and say, will you do this for us? And we're open to anything. But as you say, everything we do here is introduction to, and then to help build up them skills to follow on.
So. One thing I did notice with looking through your brochure is how reasonable the prices are. We're looking at how much the courses are. I take it you're not doing it to make any money.
That wasn't the idea. I'll tell you the idea behind it. A lot of feedback we got last year because we did free courses like all the manufacturers, and a lot of people said to us they didn't think it was worth coming on the day because they weren't going to get anything out of the course. By putting a charge on it, it's almost in a random weird way give the course a bit of credibility, and we're getting more people show up, attending, etc, etc, and that's why it all came about.
I suppose the problem with offering free courses is people will book on, and because they've not paid anything, you get a lot letting you down.
Yeah, we had a lot of that, and there would be some days where I would be stood with literally one guy doing a one-to-one training all day, which is fine, I've got no issues with that. But sometimes if you've got more people in the group, everybody gets more out of that because there's a bit more questioning, answering and so on. So yeah, but we have had that in the past, or even nobody turn up. So
I've noticed you do resin. Not many training facilities offer resin courses. Is that a popular course?
It's growing. Obviously it's the first time we've offered it in the UK. We used to send people to Holland to our manufacturing facility that make the resin for us, but we tried to keep it in-house, a bit about carbon footprint, flying people and all that. And yeah, the last 2 courses have been very popular. The 3-day course, I think we had 12 people here. So yeah, so it's growing, and we need to promote it more.
Resin is getting popular.
Yes,
I've noticed that over the
yeah.
last couple of years.
And I think people would be actually surprised how easy the Arturo resin is to apply.
Right.
Yeah, so.
What's the most popular course, would you say, you deliver?
I'd still say probably subfloor prep on a daily, on a thing, yeah. We get most people on that. And that's obviously known for that. So we look at subfloor prep and adhesive selections really in regards to that. So.
How many can you cater for at once? So how many will fit in?
Again, right, that sort of depends on the course really. If it's just a quick overview, we could probably go for 15 to 20 because not everyone wants to get involved. But if it's a more hands-on type of course, like the 3-day, more advanced stuff where I want people grinding, that'll probably drop to 8 or 10, So that's, we have got the facility to have 30 people in the room here. But yeah, it's trying to get round them all.
How would somebody go about booking on a course? Say I want to book a course, what would I do?
Simple, log on to the Uzin website. All the courses are listed there, and literally there's an online booking system to do that. Or if you're not able to do that, then just ring up our customer service department, and they will book them on the course. Easy as that.
As easy as that, yeah.
We do a training brochure. So if anybody wants a copy of the training brochure, they've just got to drop us an email, and we can then email it out to them. So
it comes in digital format as well?
Yeah, digital format, yes. We try and keep as much as we can in that format, so it's all paperless if we can. So.
What do the attendees get apart from training? Because I know floor layers like goodies.
Of course they do. So they all go away with a Super Campus t-shirt to say they've been trained. So we usually sort them out a bucket and a wolf knife and stuff like that, and what other bits and bobs that I can find at the time. So.
Steve, finally, how long have you been in the industry? What's your background in flooring?
Everybody asks me this. I actually started in the flooring trade when I was about 9 years old, going with my dad at weekends, school holidays and stuff like that. And then between my dad and my brother, they sort of taught me the art of floor laying. And then I was out self-employed, doing all types of floor coverings for many, many years, probably 25 plus years. And then I was lucky enough to come off my knees and go teaching in a college. So I used to teach floor installations, MVQ level 2 and 3 at the time, when I first did, but level 3's obviously dropped at one point. And then I went onto the manufacturing side from that. So I worked for another manufacturer, and obviously now I'm here. So yeah, vast knowledge of flooring, which I love to share with people. So all what I've learned on the way.
Well, Steve, thanks very much for talking to us, and best of luck with the campus.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cool. Cheers.